you know, clean and sober. But he tells me the same shit. Don't get it fucked up. One bad mistake, I could be out there just like anybody else. You know, don't put me on that fucking pedestal. Don't do that. You know, so he goes, I take it day by day, just like you. You know, so, you know, with that being said, you know, I mean, he's hard on me, you know, especially being my best friend's dad. So he knows me. He's known me for a very long time. So he is not going to co-sign my bullshit. You know what I mean? He's in AA. That's where I knew from the program, from being here, my best friend. I mean, we'd fuck up, you know, around the house and shit. He'd take us to a meeting, you know, he'd catch us getting high, drunk, shit like that. So, you know, I always had the AA in the back of my head. Not that I chose AA because of that. I chose AA because I like that for me, I like that program. The program works for me. All right. There's AA, NA, whatever, man. Just get you something, a better belief of your understanding other than yourself. You know, for me, I can be a real ego, fucking self-centered motherfucker. You know what I mean? I have to get out of self. You know, doing service work, helping others. And it all derives from the fucking the New Testament, man. You know, one day at a time. You know what I mean? That's from Matthew. And if you go back into the Bible and pair them both. But, you know, as in the big book, you know, they talk about how, but they needed it to be for everybody. Because if they tried to pair it and just be religious, not everybody would want to take that. Because you have people that don't believe in God and all that stuff, and that's fine. You know what I mean? As long as you have a better understanding and a higher understanding better than yourself, other than yourself, then, you know what I mean? Then walk your walk, man. You know, I just stay 10 toes down, man, and I keep my head towards heaven every day. Every day I take a breath, I am so grateful just to be here, man, because, you know, the life I was chaos, man, chaos, and if there wasn't enough, man, I could create some. That's for damn sure. I would love to create it, and I could create it in other people's lives, too. Ruining friends, relationships, jobs, whatever, personal to business. You know, I was ruining it all, and I'll ruin it, and, you know, I didn't care nothing about it. You know, just today I'm very grateful, man. I'm very grateful I can come on here and, you know, give you some of my testimony, man, and where I've been. It's been a walk, man, and every day's a walk, especially in recovery. Every day is a new day to try to do better and to live better and have some service, man, and be of service to people. You know what I mean? Because, you know what I mean? I'm sitting in a parking lot right now. Speaking of fucking recovering, there's a guy sitting on the back of his in his car hitting a bong. You know, so, fucking ironic. But, you know what I mean? I mean, that's the world, man. That's the fucking world. You know what I mean? And I don't judge the dude. I mean, he might be going through some shit. I don't know. But it ain't none of my business, man. You know, if he says something to me, and maybe I'll talk to him about recovery. You know, who knows? But, you know, it's funny, I'm talking to recovery, and here's a guy fucking getting high. You know, but that's all in the fucking world, man. It's all, you know, it's all kind of accepted and shit nowadays, you know. But I was that guy, too, at one point, you know. So, hey, man, you know, to each his own. You know, maybe, hopefully he gets it together, you know. But, you know, man, like I said, man, if you're new, you know what I mean, reach out, man. Just stay grounded, you know. Take your fucking recovery like you took your fucking, you know, like when you used to fucking go chase your dope or your drink or whatever. Take that shit serious, man. Go hard at it like you used to chase your fucking, you know, you used to chase your bullshit, you know. Put in the work, man. You gotta put in the work. It don't stop. It's a lifestyle, man. If you think you go through a program and 30 days or you go to a program and well, I'm cured. Hate to say it, you're not gonna be cured. You know, you're not. There's no cure. Because if there was a cure, there's a magic fucking pill that we could all drink and drug. I guarantee it. 99.9% of every motherfucker that I know would be taking that pill and taking that potion so we can fucking drink and drug like a normal person. You know, drink like a gentleman. I never drunk like a gentleman. I drunk like a savage. You know, I'd go to the bar and fucking end up kicked out or thrown out, whatever. So, you know, put in the work, man. Get yourself together. you know, and stick and stay, man. Go to meetings, go to 90 and 90, man. My sponsor was hard as fuck on me. He made me go to 90 and 90. He made me stand at the door and be a fucking greeter. I mean, all that shit. And I hated doing that. I hated it because I'm a self-centered. I didn't want to talk to nobody. I hated everybody in the fucking meetings, all that shit. I didn't want to speak to nobody. Now, I don't have a problem with none of that. He used to make me get out of myself because I'm diagnosed with severe anxiety, PTSD, all the shit that I've been through, all the shit they say. They tried to give me SSRIs, the antidepressants. That shit made me feel so fucking wacky. I don't take nothing. I don't take none of that shit. Exercise, eating clean, and fucking staying in a program of recovery has helped me. I'm not walking around like a fucking zombie. I told the doctor, but hey, man, look, I'm not knocking it, you know. Even my sponsor even talks about, and I know it works for a fact, there's better living through medication. If you need that, that's great. You know, use it. Do not abuse it. Know the difference. You got to know the difference. If you don't know the difference, you don't need to be on fucking any type of medication if you cannot do it. So just know the difference, man. Know the difference. Using and abusing are two different things, man. Using and abusing are two different things. You know, so take it serious, man. Take it serious. That's all I can say, really. You know what I mean? You know, but I'm here, man, and I get to go have a massage right now. I'm gonna go have a massage. I'm gonna go to the chiropractor, and I'm gonna get cracked out in a good way. By a fucking licensed chiropractor. Cracked out, you know, not the other cracked out. And I'm gonna go hit a massage, man, and shit, that type of shit I'm talking, man. I couldn't do that fucking when I was in addiction. I didn't give a fuck about none of that, taking care of myself. Nothing. You know what I mean? I couldn't pay for none of that. I wasn't riding around in a car. I didn't have a job. I didn't give a damn about none of that shit. I wouldn't be talking to you on the fucking on this thing. I didn't give a damn about none of that shit. I didn't care about you. I didn't care about none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? But today I can say I care about you. I care about all of you that are watching this video, man. Stay in recovery. Keep your 10 toes down, man, and stay focused. Make it a lifestyle. It is not a fucking trend. Do not be a statistic, man. Do not. Be one of those that can reach out and help the other person. Be the light in the dark. Be the light, man. I know some people that when I was in the program down in the Sally, down in Miami, I met some good brothers. I still have some good mentors. I came back home, you know, and I still have those people that I still talk to in rotation, man. If something gets foul, you know, reach out to, you know, get a sponsor. Make sure you have a sponsor, man. Because sometimes you need some shit that you don't know what you think you know. And, you know, that you think it sounds good and you know what the fuck you talking about. You sound crazy as batshit. Let me tell you, you can be sober and crazy, believe me. Believe me. We're all a little fucking touched, you know, especially being in fucking addiction, man. So, you know what I mean? Sometimes you need a little guidance because your thinking might be a little fucking twisted off. You need to be brought back down to fucking reality. You know what I mean? Because you might be getting, and you know, you might be out there a little bit, you know. But anyway, man, enjoy your weekend, man. Enjoy it. Make some healthy habits, man. Healthy habits, positive lifestyle, positive changes. Like my sponsor says, you have two choices in the morning, man. You got two. You can either make it a great day or you can make it a shit day. And if you make it a shit day, stay the fuck away from everybody else just because you're having a fucking shit day. Doesn't mean it's everybody else's shit day. So choose, and choose wisely, man. And choose to stick and stay in recovery, man. Make it a lifestyle. Make it some healthy habits, man, because, you know, your habits, your people, places, and things, you got to change all that. If nothing changes, nothing changes. You know what I mean? So, with that, I'm going to go. You know, I hope some of that helped someone, you know. B, love you, homie. Sorry it took me so long to get this out to you. You know what I mean? You know, I'm not that tech savvy on the phone. It only took me a decade to get a new phone. That's it. Talk about procrastination, man. That's an alcoholics and addiction. You know what I mean? We procrastinate like a motherfucker, man, unless, you know, something happens. But, you know, anyway, I love all of y'all, man. You know, stick and stay. You know, if you're new to the program, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You know, I'm giving back something was so freely given to me. So, you know, reach out, man. Reach out to your sponsors. Reach out to friends that you got. Pick up the phone. I know that phone's gonna feel like fucking 500 pounds when you gotta pick it up, but do it. Do it, man. Do it. You know. To that, peace and love and